Well, hello Internet, here we are. It's been nearly 2 weeks since my last vlog. It's been quite the ride, and yeah, welcome to our vlog, so here we go. Well, I have no idea where I picked it up, or how I found it, or how I came about it, but I picked myself up a really nasty flu bug. I was feeling a little draggy, trying to get things done, maybe a little bit of stress, pulling together, finding the sea cans, starting, getting the project pre-started, worrying about money, things like that. And I started feeling rougher and rougher, less energy, more dehydrated, less sleep, kind of the normal routine that my life seems to be the last few years. And suddenly, one day I woke up and I just felt rough. I will spare you the details, but if you've watched The Exorcist, and if you've watched Shrek and seen the Shrek babies, you can probably kind of put 3 and 3 together and get 12, and kind of figure out what I went through. I was virtually flat on my back for the better part of 10 days. Up for a little bit, back to sleep. Didn't really eat much of anything. I drank my 2 jugs of water that I had, as well as 6 or 8 bottles of Gatorade. Had a little bit of toast throughout that time, and really that was all of the actual solid food that I had. I think I had a little bit of chicken broth in there somewhere as well. I need to step up and replenish my what do you want to call it, kit, where you keep things on hand, like cold medication and chicken broth and stuff like that, because it came in handy this time, but there was stuff that I was missing because, well, I was sick about a month before, not nearly as bad, but then too, so I'll deal with that in a future time. I basically completely shut down, didn't worry about much of anything, staggered out, used the bathroom, misused the bathroom, walk the dog, and then back to my bed, and then another few hours later, walk the dog again, flying across the hallway to the bathroom. I feel sorry for those people that I share the house with, because, well, they didn't sign up for that, I'm pretty sure of it, and I wouldn't want to share the bathroom with somebody like me, especially when I'm sick. You do your best to clean up, but at the same time, regardless of the person, or even how well you like the person, listening to them basically destroy the bathroom is not something that's very pleasant or enjoyable. Leading up to this shutdown, I had a lot of stress in my life, trying to find a storage unit to start the project, worrying about where the money was going to come from for it to get my taxes done. That is still coming up here. Worrying about if I was going to have enough money to complete phase 1, which is still a very real possibility that's not going to happen this year. Wondering if I'm maybe making a mistake and I should put it off for another year, but at the same time knowing that mentally I need to get phase 1 done, so it opens up the opportunity so I can maybe get out this winter or fall and have a little bit of those days where I'm feeling closed in, I'm able to get out and not live in these little four walls that seem to continuously ever be shrinking on those bad days. I don't understand where I pick things up from because, well, I do wash my hands, I do use hand sanitizer, I do use hand wipes, sometimes maybe a little more than I should. And it's not like I'm out all the time. I go to the bank, come home, go get water, go to the post office box, go to the bank, come home. I know go to the grocery store, come home. I'm not out every day. I'm only out 2-3 times a month sometimes. So the chances of me picking something up are very slim. I remember years ago, my ex used to work around a school, and she was forever bringing home stuff from the children. The children always carry colds or flus or whatever, and then she'd bring that home, and then I'd end up getting sick from essentially the cooties that she brought home. So it could be something like that. Somebody in the house brought something home, which then I picked it up from the light switch or whatever. So I don't know. It seemed when I lived by myself, I wasn't as sick as often. And when I was sick, it was like the customary lung type infection in the spring and the cold type of thing in the fall, like I've always gotten. That's the thing about life, is you never know. Is you may have things half on track, half planned, half ready to get things prepared a month early to start your project for May, and then suddenly you're sick and you get slapped hard, knocked down, and then next thing you know, you're in your last few days before the end of the month, and you still haven't really done the preparation for the project, nor have you even secured or even seen this mythical sea can that you rented 2 weeks earlier, kind of a thing. So I'm pretty sure it's there. I'm hoping it's there, because it'll be an interesting project if it's not there, especially after already paying a month and not even putting a single thing in it but sailboat fuel, kind of a thing. I guess that's a part of life. You never know how it's going to go, never know how it's going to shake out. You kind of try to get things going and rolling when you can, try to roll with the punches. It is what it is, and around we go. Sorry for a little bit of an unpleasant vlog, but hey, sometimes things need to be said. I tried to keep things a little bit less graphic and gruesome, but hey, like I said, if you've watched Shrek Babies and Exorcist, you can kind of guess how nasty it was, and I guess that's the way she rolls, and it is what it is, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.